Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, 3-inning battle. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, 3-inning battle royale baseball between Seoul and Chinese Taipei. The rookies will play to stay alive. Next, Kenny Lofton is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Line drive to center field. Jay is there. 2 gone. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, J.D.
Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1. Here it comes. And a drive hit well out to right field. Williams ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. In now, Logan Morrison.
The left fielder, number 20.
Infield in the
Logan
overshift here.
Morrison. Now
the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ted Williams.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Starlin Castro. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. Darren O'Day.
Starlin Castro. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Darren O'Day.
Starlin Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, two gone. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. And he takes ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. Utley is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll
Leading off for Seoul, second baseman
Joe Nathan, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Joe Nathan.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Darren O'Day, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
O'Day.
And Nathan pumps a fastball through for strike one. One out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them.
Now coming in
Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Seager gloves it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting six.
Josh Harrison stands in. Pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Josh Harrison becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Catcher,
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Starlin.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Castro's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Jay has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
The 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. Castro has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Joe Nathan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number. Three. Tim Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tim Anderson.
lays off 1-0. And his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ted Williams. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A good knee. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morrison ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Third baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Left side, Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, 3-inning Battle Royale baseball. Between the All-Stars, South Korea will try to stay alive. Next on the show. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
South Korea, the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number two. Stepping into the box, Steve Finley. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
He'll get it into second, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Williams sprinting after it, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in, Jung-Ho Kang. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on. Just got
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Settling in now, Harold Reynolds looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Striding in. Cameron.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs already home here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box now, Victor Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
The 1-1 to Martinez. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now, Josh Harrison. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number